Hey, wait! Is it true that you're going to Hawaii soon? What? How come you know this? So it is true then, huh? Why didn't you invite me? I want to go to Hawaii too. But you're not going to pay for the trip, right? Just like last time when you relied on us. It just worries us, you know? Why not? We're all friends after all. You still haven't reimbursed the last travel expenses, have you? It's about time you pay it back now, you know? Well, okay. How about I return it on the next trip to Hawaii then? Not on the next trip. I want it returned soon, and the trip is still a month away. Well, it would be nice if you gave me a grace period of about a month. You guys are pretty wealthy anyways. A travel expense for one person isn't a big deal. We're a mother with a child just like you know. We don't have that much money. We could use the money in other expenses, rather than paying for your travel expenses. You don't have to say it like that. Since we're friends, can't we just help each other? I don't remember you helping us in any way. Just be thankful for being my friend, 'cause I'm younger and brighter than everyone else. Younger? You're just 2 years younger than us, right? Not just 2 years. It's 2 years younger. So, you're taking me to the trip too, right? I don't think so. I don't see anyone being happy when you're around. What do you mean? Are you saying that I'm just a trouble being around? Well, you could say that. We don't want to suffer the same damages twice. Like I said, my previous travel expenses, I will return it on the next trip to Hawaii. Okay. What about this trip's expenses? I was thinking of asking you guys for that favor. What? Well, that's for not telling me that there will be a trip, right? I got so hurt, you know. Consider that as payback for hurting my feelings. This conversation isn't going anywhere. If that's how you want it, I'm definitely not taking you on that trip. That's terrible! Well, can you at least just tell me when the trip will be? Why do you need to know? Are you planning to take advantage of it? How did you know? I can immediately understand what you're thinking. You did the same thing at the last lunch party, right? I won't be that stupid the second time. No matter what I do, you're really not taking me with you, huh? If you pay us back all the expenses we paid for you, and prepare what is needed for the next trip, we may consider taking you. All in all, the total would be around $3,000. What do you think? What made you think I have that kind of amount? Well, then you cannot come. Just give it up. You're so annoying. I cannot come while you all enjoy that Hawaii trip? That's so unfair. What are your thoughts on that? Well, that's not our problem, you know. If you want to go on the trip, shouldn't you be saving for it? Now I'm pissed. I will go on that Hawaii trip, no matter what. I won't be taken for granted. Do whatever you want. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Hey there. Today is the long-awaited trip to Hawaii, right? Well, yeah, so what? What do you mean, so what? I'm going too, you know. Everyone will bring enough cash, right? What? You can come if you want, but we're not paying for you. Well then, I'll be waiting at the airport tomorrow. Olivia, if you don't want to get hurt, I wouldn't go if I were you, because you will definitely regret it. No, I will bound to regret it more not to come. I'm so looking forward to this Hawaii trip. I even bought a cute swimsuit for tomorrow. Swimsuit? But it's winter. I booked a luxury hotel with a pool. What? You even made a reservation? The hotel you guys are staying at was fully booked, so I booked a different one. But don't worry, because it's a nearby hotel. See you tomorrow. Really, don't say I didn't warn you. Day of the trip. Hi! Let me know when you arrive at the Kahului airport. I've been waiting for you. You're too cocky to plan a trip in secret from me. As punishment, you'll have to pay for the entire trip. I can't because I'm arriving at the Lihu airport. What? Did you trick me? I didn't trick you. I was just taking measures to prevent you from getting on us. Huh? Well, knowing your thing, I knew you'd ask around and find out about the trip, so I told my friends to tell you the wrong information. So, the meeting place and even where you're staying, everything is different? Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't tell lies. This is a scam. Can you stop calling it a scam? We were not particularly trying to cheat you. What? You lied, so it's a scam. I'm sure the other moms just got irritated of your questioning, so they just gave you the wrong info, but they didn't tell a lie about the location. It's the same thing. They lied. I will never forgive them for that. Don't you think it's strange? Isn't it wrong for you to blame them? I think it's more vicious to try and follow them for free. You can't call me vicious. If you had just let me in the first place, I wouldn't ask you to pay for my part. Really? The last time we went on a trip together, you were obviously just making us pay for your expenses. You even said that since you were the youngest, it's normal that we pay for you. Did I say that? You did. I remember it very well. Being an old lady is all about remembering unnecessary things, huh? You think you're still young, and not old enough to call someone an old lady, huh? That's rude. I'm still in my early 30s. I'm not an old lady. I'm still young. But you'll be in your late 30s next year, rounding to 40. Hey, don't round up. Anyways, what time do you expect to be here? I don't want to be without you guys. Did you hear what I said? We're at Lehue Airport. We're not going to the Kaluli Airport. What? You're at the airport already? We just landed. Then come here. The meeting place has been changed to Kaluli Airport. Don't be absurd. Besides, if I meet up with you, this trip will turn into hell. We've made such a good plan. The word hell is a bit much. I need you to come anyway. Why? Because I don't have any money. I thought everyone would come. I barely had any money in my wallet. I've already booked the hotel. Even if I cancel on the day, I'd still have to pay the full amount. If I don't, they'll file a police report. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Why don't you handle it yourself? You can't help out a friend? I'm sorry, but we don't consider you as a friend. Huh? If you need help, you don't need help from us. Why wouldn't you reach out to your family? Well, I can't do that. And why is that? I haven't even told my husband about the trip, and he's threatened me that if I do something stupid, we're moving in with my in-laws. I don't want to live with them. Olivia, someone like you, I think someone needs to keep an eye on you. To be honest, it would be a lot better if your in-laws will be by your side. They can help you. Don't be silly. My in-laws are ex-teachers, so they are strict like demons. I can't stand to be with them every day. That's even better. I'm all for you moving in with your in-laws. Damn it! Why don't you try and help me by telling me what I need to know? Because I don't owe you anything. So then, let's both enjoy the trip. Bye. Wait a minute! Hey, answer me! What are you going to do? I was looking forward to this trip, but now it's going to hell. Rather than travel with my mother-in-law, I'd rather be alone. What? Traveling with your mother-in-law? Unfortunately, when I told my husband that I was in Hawaii, my mother-in-law said she wanted to go with me, so she's coming. We booked a room for 2 people. I could easily change the number of people in the group. I can't stand the thought of being with my mother-in-law for 2 days. Isn't that better than being on the road alone in Hawaii? Your mother-in-law is paying for your trip, right? Well, yeah, but my travel expenses, she said I should pay it back eventually with a part-time job. You're a stay-at-home mom, right? Does that mean you're going to start working part-time? Yes. I never planned on working when I got married. My whole life plan is ruined. You should be thankful they haven't given up on you yet. If they hadn't helped you, you might not have made it back. This is all your fault. If you hadn't harassed me, I wouldn't be in this situation. Harass you? I'm the one who's being harassed. What? Are you mad at me? Well, you won't give us our money back. You take free rides on trips. And then you complain that you don't get your way. I would be angry too if I had to deal with all that. I'm sick of you too, Olivia. I'm sorry. I went a little overboard too. If you're sorry, can you pay me back with every penny you owe me? Okay, I'll pay you back after this trip. That's a relief. I don't know what's going to happen now. I have a quick question. Is it true that you and your mom friends are going to a fancy French restaurant next time? I also heard that you guys went to a supermarket the other day. Hi, Olivia. About the supermarket and the lunch. Yes, it is true. What's wrong? I'm in the same group of moms as you. Why didn't you invite me? I gave you the money back. I talked to my other friends, and we've decided to keep our distance from you for a while. The last time you came, the other day when you came to return the money, I told you about it, but did you not hear me? Did you? You were serious? Yes, I was. And besides, right now, you don't have that time to hang out, right? You have to work part-time. Even if we went out, your in-laws wouldn't let you. That's true, but you could at least tell me. You guys making plans without my knowledge? I don't think it's a good idea. Olivia, you may still think that you were still part of the group, but we don't think the same. What? To be honest, I thought I wanted to distance myself from you, Olivia. I've been wanting to get away from you sooner. Wait a minute, what does that mean? It means we were all tired of you, with your selfishness. But since we didn't want the kids to be affected, we had no choice but to be friends with you. But we've reached a point where we can't be around you anymore. We've reached a point where we can't have anything to do with you anymore. So, you're saying that you're not the only one? You're saying that the other moms don't want anything to do with me? That's right. I think they're more stressed than I am. Than I was. They're not the type to say what's on their mind, like I would. I guess they just couldn't say what was on their mind, even if they wanted to. What? You're all being so mean. You're saying that it's our fault for doing things that pisses us off? Seriously? If you're going to hate us, you should hate yourself. Oh yeah? If you want it that way, I'll do it too. Huh? What are you thinking? You'll see. Hello? Where do you think I am? I don't know and I'm not interested. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch to attend to. Wait a minute. I'm the one who hijacked the lunch meeting. What? All those fancy French dinners you booked? I took all of them. And you paid for all of it. Thank you. We're eating. Huh? Wait a minute. You mean you guys are in the restaurant? I don't see you anywhere. Where are you? At the French restaurant near the station. Isn't this where you were supposed to have lunch today? That was the original plan, but we changed it to yakiniku today. What? We hadn't made reservations yet. We could have changed it as much as we wanted. We all agreed that yakiniku was the way to go. So we're having lunch at a new yakiniku restaurant. It's really good here. I see. I want some meat too. I mean, that's not what I meant. Why did you change your mind? I didn't promise that I'd go with you, so there's no reason to tell you. Why don't you worry about yourself first? What? The restaurant that you're at. It's a popular restaurant where you have to make a reservation to get in, right? Whose reservation did you just hijack? Well, I don't know. I told the waitress I had a reservation for 1 p.m. I forced my way in. So the reservation belongs to someone else, and it's almost time for the real reservation holder to come in. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Just pay for what you ate, and all you can do is apologize. Even if you apologize, I don't think it's enough. Well, they might get angry. No, I mean, what about the money? Well, you have to pay for what you ate. That's not possible. This place is expensive, isn't it? Well, it's fine French food. It's not cheap. And the food I had looks pretty expensive. It had all kinds of expensive ingredients. Maybe it was the most expensive course. Wow, it says $500 per meal. I don't have that kind of money. Please, help me. I can't. Sorry, the meat is almost done. If you'll excuse me. Hey, don't worry about the meat. Worry about me. Emma, I need to borrow money. They say they'd call the police if I didn't pay. You have no money at all? I mean, not zero, but I don't think I can pay what I'm being charged. Do you have a credit card? Yes, but it's my husband's card. I'd have to get permission to use it. So why don't you just call your husband and ask him for permission to use the card? I can't have my husband find out. He'll lecture me again. There's nothing I can do about it, even if you contact me, and I don't think my other friends are going to help you, Olivia. They don't want to. I'm just trying to. When this is all over, I will understand if you cut me off. No way. I just got my money back. If I lend you money again, it'll be the same thing all over again. I'll pay you back as soon as I get paid part-time. Please. I told you I can't. Stop being persistent. But if I don't do something, they'll send me to the police. Why don't they just arrest you? Oh my god. You want me to be a criminal? Actually, I don't care. Why don't you just go ahead and get caught? That's terrible. You should have some pity for me. To someone who wants to cause trouble, who's going to feel sorry for you? Maybe you're asking the wrong person. Maybe you're right. If you don't want to get arrested, just call your husband. Between being lectured and becoming a criminal, I think the former would be better. I suppose that's true. I'm sure the store is having troubles too. Why don't you call your husband and make the payment? Okay. Also, stop bothering me from now on. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm going to disassociate myself from you. What? Olivia's mother-in-law told me that we don't have to be friends, and I've been told not to bother at all. I'm going to block you from my line. You talked to my mother-in-law? It happened when she was picking your child up for kindergarten. I told her what you had done to me, and your mother-in-law apologized on your behalf. She said that she will discipline you and educate you well, so I don't have to keep seeing you. She said I'll take care of her. I'm so grateful. That's not good. I just want to have lunch with everyone. I want to travel. I'm sorry, but we've reached our limit. We need some space. If things change for the better, maybe we can consider it. I'm sorry. I'll be careful next time. It's too late. Okay. Bye. Block Olivia after this line. I should have cut her off sooner. After that, Olivia contacted her husband. He and his parents-in-law came to the restaurant. He apologized to the restaurant and the customer who had originally made the reservation. I'm sure that when she got home, her husband and in-laws must have severely chastised her again. After that incident, Olivia never contacted us again. It must have been very uncomfortable and difficult for her to talk to us. I hope she'll learn from this and be a decent adult.